We got
Let's go.
S.A.L.T. Shout out to Hokage.
Yeah.
Rolling with my ninjas and my tribe, we beat a body.
What else?
S.A.L.T. Shout out to Hokage.
Yeah.
Rolling with my ninjas and my tribe, we beat a body. S.A.L.T.
Yeah.
Shout out to Hokage.
What else?
Rolling with my ninjas and my tribe, we beat a body.
Yeah.
S.A.L.T. Shout out to Hokage. Rolling with
Welcome to the S.A.L.T Society podcast, episode 7. But it really feel like episode 0. Like it feel like it's a rebirth, but we just gonna call it episode 7. It's cool. It's January 2nd, 2019. It's your boy Yali. I got my boy DJ Connect on the ones and twos. Round of applause for the S.A.L.T Society podcast.
Round of applause. You know we going choppy. We know we've been out of it for a little bit, but you know it ain't right if it ain't chopped up.
We're gonna get it right sooner or later, man. We're gonna get it right sooner or later, but it ain't right if it ain't choppy. You know you with the S.A.L.T Society podcast, because we from the South, so we gotta chop it all up. But anyway, man, we just happy to be here in the building. We back, and we not stopping.
Never.
Hold on, man. Hold the music, man. I'ma just let y'all know. We not stopping. The words of the year is consistency and discipline. We not stopping. Do you hear me? If you are now tuned in to the S.A.L.T Society podcast, shout out to our SoundCloud listeners. Shout out to our iTunes listeners. Shout out to the YouTube family. If you're watching right now, we love you. We love each and every one of you. We need you to like, share, subscribe, comment,
share again.
Tell your friends about it. Because we not stopping. Drop bombs on them. Yeah, I like that. Tell them again, Connect.
You know it's not right if it ain't chopped up.
Break out the glasses. In celebration of a new year.
Oh.
In celebration of the rebirth of the S.A.L.T Society podcast, we shall pour up sparkling, bubbly, like grape juice for your enjoyment. Or for our enjoyment.
I'm a little parched.
Are you parched? Don't spill it on my laptop now. I got that from school. And we gonna sip a little grape juice.
Ooh, that was a good year. That was a good year. I think I got this from Italy.
Hey, listen. Oh.
Or Welch's. Isn't that in Maine or something?
Let me waft it. let me waft the flavor. Shout out to Gary V, man. Shout out to Gary V in the wine library.
And Welch's great.
We gonna link up with Gary V one day. I'm speaking that into the atmosphere right now. We shall link up with Gary V and have a conversation. I learned a lot from that man. But yeah, it's 2019. S.A.L.T Society podcast. Where have you been? That's what everybody been asking. Where y'all been?
Texas.
Of many places, Texas primary. You know,
All over.
But it's been a journey. We'll say that. We've been living life. We'll say that.
We be building.
We've been building.
Everywhere.
We'll say that.
Physically.
Physically.
Spiritually. Mentally.
That too.
And a couple buildings.
Emotionally. Relationally.
We had to cry it out.
A few times. Hey, listen, I don't know about y'all, but 2018 has some rough spots. 2018 has some turbulence. You feel me? But we back.
It was definitely a blessing, but you know what? Like you said, like.
And I want you. It was tough. It was a blessing, but it was tough. But see, so we have to even shift our thinking and learn how to find the blessing in the difficulties.
You know what they say? The stars shine brighter on a darker night. What they say? Yeah.
The stars shine brighter on a darker night.
I just watched Bumblebee and I got that.
I like that. But you know, it's in the tension Like when you go to the gym, you know when you putting in that work. Why? When you feel that burn. The right kind of burn. Now if you're feeling the wrong kind of burn.
You need physical therapy. And I know someone.
No, if you're feeling the wrong burn, you need to call your doctor. And get some treatment.
Wait, which doctor?
You just need to call the doc if you're feeling burned in the wrong area. But when you're in that gym and you're pumping that iron and you feel that burn, when you feel that lactic acid build up in your muscles, you know you're putting in the work. And sometimes life will bring you that burn. And that's when it's time to put in the work. It's time to press through. 2019 is not for the faint of heart. I'm going to let you know that right now. 2019 is the year for those who grind, they will prosper. If you don't want to grind in 2019, 2019 is going to be a hurricane in your life.
Well, they say you can feel the burn and stop working out and not get progress, or feel the burn and keep working out and make progress.
Facts. But we've been everywhere, man. Like he said, we've been building. We got the SALTsociety.com now. That is the official website of our podcast. Go check it out right now. The SALTsociety.com. Every week we will be dropping the SoundCloud and iTunes on Fridays. Every Monday we will be dropping YouTube on Mondays. Right?
Yep.
So be looking. We record on Wednesdays, we drop it on Friday. Monday it hits YouTube. It'll be on the website. We got this shop on the website. There's all kinds of merch. You'll be able to find this hoodie right here. DJ Connect, Thou Shalt Turn It Up. This hoodie right here. You got merch from your boy Yali. And while we at it, follow me on Instagram at YaliIam. That's YALIIAM. Follow my boy DJ Connect at where?
DJ Connect. KINECT.
Follow my boy on Instagram at DJ Connect.
That's part of 2018 was your rebuilding of
yeah, man, that was another thing. The whole rebrand. See, the last time y'all saw me, I was Calvin Martyr.
You gonna start battling all of a sudden?
That era had to, you know what I'm saying? See, the last time you saw me, I was Calvin the Martyr. But I came back, I went harder and got smarter. But that was my name for a long time. But like you said, this was a season of evolution and I evolved into a whole different person, a whole different being. So it was really a whole rebrand. I didn't even do that many shows in 2018. I think I did this was the first time in years that I've had less than 30 shows. For the last 3-4 years straight, I've had at least 30 to 40, even close to 50 shows, I think back in 2016 or something like that. This year I had 5.
I heard you fell off.
That's what they said. They said your boy fell off, but
you disappeared on us. You went secular battling.
Hey, you know what? I didn't even sign up for South by Southwest this year, bro. Straight up.
I ain't even done nothing yet.
I didn't even submit my stuff because I got some stuff in the chamber. I didn't even want to. We building this. I just shout out to my boy Amwe, Curtis King. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Organic Ways. We cooking, man. Matter of fact, we got a dope session next week. We finna lock in the studio a couple days straight and really cook up some stuff. I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, man, I just been laying low. You know what I realized, bro? I'm just comfortable. I've come to that place where I don't feel no more pressure, bro.
I'm too comfortable. I like a 12 o'clock shadow.
No,
you really just show up you get that dad life.
That dad life, straight up. Look, I ain't got a cut.
Hey, don't even let me take mine off.
I ain't got a cut. I got the grandpa glasses from the VA. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, they's actually prescription. You know, it ain't even. He ain't trying to be stylish.
These was the free frames from the VA. You feel me? But
back from 1985.
Hey, you know what? I was watching the Narcos, and all of the glasses and the shades. Matter of fact, Black Thought, he had the same. He was rapping the other day. I seen him a couple weeks ago rapping on some video, and he had these same frames, but they was blacked out. But listen,
You just put some Kanye stuff on
I don't even feel like for a long time, bro. Like there was this pressure I felt on myself to prove that I was the best rapper, to prove this, to prove that. Like I think it comes from that societal pressure of like, oh, you're 25 years old, you gotta make it happen. And da, 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 da. Like we really have convinced ourselves that we don't have time, but really we do. Like I'm only 29 years old. Like Jay-Z released Reasonable Doubt when he was 28. And he's still killing the game right now. He's almost 50. Like, our concept of time and when things are supposed to happen, like, it gets us out of actually doing the work.
Yeah,
we get so focused on where we're not. That
if you don't get hot overnight, all of a sudden, man, this is not for me.
Oh my God, we just start getting depressed. We hop on. We're looking at everybody else's.
Those frames ain't gonna get you 100 likes.
We get everybody else's accomplishments and highlights and pictures and posts. It's all just in your face all the time, and you feel like you're not doing nothing. I'm telling you, listen. Consistency and discipline. That's what's gonna get you to success in life. This year, if you want to see change, consistency and discipline. That's all it is. Consistency and discipline. That's what we're talking about right now in 2019. That's where we've been. That's where we've been. We've been in the cut. We haven't been focused on nothing else. I'm gonna tell you right now, if you see me and you ask me what you got cooking, Yali, what you got going this year, the S.A.L.T Society podcast. Check out thesaltsociety.com.
Yep.
Go on to S.A.L.T Society. What you got going? S.A.L.T Society. Guess what? Because if I got some music popping, it's gonna be promoted on thesaltsociety.com. I'm gonna be blogging on thesaltsociety.com. You can connect. I don't even have my own personal website no more. If you go to yaliiam.com, it's going to forward you to my artist page on thesaltsociety.com. And by the way, if you are an artist out there and you would like to have a featured artist page on thesaltsociety.com, hit us up. You can send us an email at contact@thesaltsociety.com, or you can email me directly, yali@thesaltsociety.com.
Don't contact me. I don't want to talk to you.
That's what we've been focused on, is building an infrastructure. We've been focused on building a community. You can connect with us on Facebook, and on our Facebook page we have a group now, the S.A.L.T family. That's what we want to connect with each and every single one of you personally. If you listen to this on SoundCloud, on iTunes, you watch us on YouTube, we don't want you to just be a listener, a number, a subscriber. We want to really learn who you are, John Jones. We want to know who you are, Sarah Smith. I don't know if you really is a John Jones or a Sarah Smith, but
John Jones is going after the championship again.
Hey,
UFC.
man, shout out to John Jones, man. I
He been through the ringer too.
He going through it, man. I understand, John. I'll be right there with you, bro. They'll probably test me and be like, dang, he tested positive for weed again. He can't stop smoking. Got him.
You have one thing to do.
What more do you want from me?
Nah,
I'm a fun guy.
But listen, look, and you know what? It feels good to even be able to joke like that, because guess what? There was a time in my life where I could not be 100. I'm gonna help some of y'all right now. Some of y'all listening right now, and you're people of God. You're part of the Christian community. You're part of whatever you may, whatever faith. Just people. You're living life right now, and you're suffering. And the reason why you're suffering is because you have nobody in your life that you can be real with. Not even yourself. You go to work and you got a mask on. You go to church and you got a mask on. You're around your family and you got a mask on. You can't be real with anybody, not even yourself. Even in private, you're in turmoil. You're not comfortable in your own skin. Listen, the S.A.L.T Society podcast is here to help you, okay? Because when you listen to this podcast, you're going to listen to some people who are free, who understand that we got grace, who understand that God is a forgiving God, a loving God, who understand that it ain't about a new year to get a fresh start. Guess what? Every single day that you wake up with breath in your body is a fresh start. And that's where we at right now. With the S.A.L.T Society podcast, it's a fresh start. Breathe in the fresh air with us, because we going somewhere and we not stopping. We not stopping. We here for you. We here for us. This is therapy for us.
2019.
Trust and believe. We not stopping, bro. So, did we cover everything? Did we really lay it out where we been, where we going?
Nah, I don't think we kind of like. Well, you done changed your name like 12 times.
Ah, man. I'm sorry, guys. I know y'all, but I promise I won't change it again.
I think you went ghost. Is that the term? Ghost on us, like
ghost, man. Yeah,
for
man.
a few.
It's cool though. It's cool because I've been cooking. I promise y'all. Wait on it. New music is coming, and when it comes, it's coming. Like it's coming. I promise you, it's coming. I'm not stopping.
I ended up having a kid, so that kind of took up a lot of my time.
Yeah.
We've been working on some other business, building a foundation in this realm, music and we built a new studio.
A lot of relationships.
A lot of relationships all over the nation, man. I just came back from Atlanta. It was pretty dope over there.
Yep. We won't don't drop no names.
No.
Names.
I was shocked people knew me. They're like, hey, I know who this kid is. I'm like,
yeah.
Like, whatever.
You'll be surprised who knows you too if you stay consistent.
Yo.
Don't worry about the numbers. Don't worry about how many likes you got, who's watching. Listen, just this year, please, listen to me, please. Just focus on being consistent. Like I'm gonna share with you. I shared this in in my daily Yali vlog. You know what I'm saying? It just started yesterday, January 1st. But my 5 goals, these are just my daily goals. I just want to be able to be so disciplined. Like this just becomes my way of life. That every day I pray, every day I journal, every day I read my Bible, every day I stretch, every day I read a book. Not an entire book necessarily, Usually
the Cliff Notes.
Usually I'm reading, 10 books at a time, but as long as I'm reading, right, sharpening my sword. But those 5 things, I just want to be able to be consistent in to establish discipline. That's it. And I feel like as a podcast, as brothers, as people, like in general, like as we talk to y'all, like, 'cause this is family. Listen, this is if you listen to us, this is family. We want you to feel like you right here with us. We want you to know and understand, like, we're no better than you. Like, don't think, oh, they got X amount of followers. I don't even have that many. I don't even have 1,000 followers on Instagram. Like, but you know what? I don't care. Like,
yeah.
I don't even, like, honestly, y'all. If y'all knew how many times I have deleted all the apps off of my phone. Do you know how many times, like, I
ain't got his number. You ain't getting a hold of him.
Bruh, I delete Instagram and Twitter and Facebook. Like, that stuff, I don't even, I wish there was a way to do life now without that stuff. I really do. Like, so I don't care about that stuff. That stuff doesn't make us, and we have to break that cycle. Not only for ourselves, but for the sake of our children. Like, because the internet and social media, like, this stuff is progressively more invasive.
Taking over your life.
They want your life. The Matrix is real. Y'all gotta see that. I feel like I'm rambling here, but hopefully you're getting something out of this, because I'm just speaking from the heart. Like, we just wanted to kind of catch y'all up. I know it's been a while. It's been like a year. Dang, I think it's been like a year.
It's been a year.
Wow.
Hey, we took a break.
Shout out though to everybody, because guess what? Even though we have not posted any new episodes in a year,
they still following.
Our listen. Yeah, we have a solid pocket of listeners, because we've gotten hundreds of plays on our SoundCloud on the podcast. Like they keep going up.
Yeah.
So shout out to every single one of y'all who really support what we do, who's rocking with us. Cause we know, we know y'all the real. Y'all, there wouldn't be the Soul Society podcast if nobody listen. It would just be a couple guys just in here talking to each other.
I guess we managed not to offend everybody.
or by offending, we found those who are like us.
yeah. But we got those people.
But we'll be right back. We're gonna take a quick break. We're gonna play y'all the song of the week. This week is I'm We and Y'all Lee.
Drippin'
Favor. We'll be right back after this song. Alright, so it's your boy Yali. We back again. That was I'm We and Yali. Drippin' Favor. If you want to get that record, you can find it on iTunes, on Spotify, on SoundCloud. Go get that record. Very fun record. Matter of fact, that's my alarm clock song every single day. Because we just got to be reminded that, oh my God, I woke up, I'm blessed, and I'm thankful to God. Like, that's just a great reminder. It's a really fun record. It feels good. I had fun making that record with my brother. And if y'all like that, trust me, we got more fire music just like that coming. We cooking up. Be on the lookout for it. I ain't even gonna give out no timeline because there's no pressure. I don't feel no pressure. I feel like all my life I've been putting this pressure, this invisible pressure on myself, and we do that.
Yeah.
Like we'll literally set like a bar or standard for ourselves, and then if we don't achieve the standard we set for ourselves, like we've convinced ourselves we're a failure at our own standard. Like you said you would do it. So if you don't accomplish what you said you would do, like nobody's judging you, bro. Get back up and try again. As a matter of fact, like that is part of learning how to succeed. Like nobody learns how to walk by falling.
But I think somebody said, you think I'm gone, but I've been just lurking, waiting for my time to come back. Was that something like that? It's kind of.
I don't know which friend.
I paraphrased the dripping verse. Shots fired.
You was trying to drop bars. I was trying to go with him. I didn't know.
I'm a fun guy.
I was quoting you, but not, roundabout.
He has a habit of quoting my bars to me, bro. It's so crazy. But nah, man, like this year we just want y'all to be encouraged. Like, we want y'all to really, lock in with us. Lock in. Consistency. Discipline. I keep saying it. I know I done said it at least.
That means you got to consistently listen to the podcast.
Consistency. Discipline. Discipline yourself. That when you see that notification on your iTunes, you download and you listen. And you take to heart what we're saying to you and you go apply it in your life. Like for real.
People just tuning in probably just saw me take a shot of Welch's.
Oh yeah. Like give me some more of that Welch's, man. Hold on. Let's pour it up for them. Y'all hear that? Ooh. Y'all hear that? Ooh,
I'm a fun guy.
It's bubbly, baby. Ain't nothing but little white grape juice. And no knocking to y'all if you drink wine. Listen, we have wine in the right occasion, beer, whatever.
The sacrament.
Like, right. Nobody's judging you. Can we stop judging each other in 2019, man? Like for real, bro. Can we walk in love? Do y'all really even know what that means? Like walk in love.
What more do you want from me?
like I'm trying to be serious, this dude. Listen, man, y'all, we gotta listen, man. We gotta do better. We gotta do better, man. How you feeling, Connect, man? How you feeling? What's on your heart, bro? Share with the people, man, because we finna wrap it up. We honestly didn't want to get too deep. We didn't want to go too long today. Pause. We didn't want to go too we didn't want to be long-winded. this evening. We wanted to really, and to be honest, we had to do like 2 or 3 different takes. Like we was having difficulties.
And like we did the first thing for the first time, it was.
Bro, we was going like stuff wasn't recorded correctly. It was anyway, but we here. We did it. We persevered. Consistency, grind, discipline. You feel me?
Choose your next words carefully.
You feel me?
They may be your life.
How you feel though, man? What do you feel? Let me ask you this: from what do you feel like you're gonna do differently in 2019 that you saw that you lacked in 2018?
I think the biggest thing what I was saying was finish. I'm gonna finish. I'm gonna try not to do projects until I finish the last one. You know, I had so much going on at the same time. I was spread so thin. I was kind of getting burnt out. You know, you could see it by the bags under my eyes.
What's the word? I was disheveled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, I'm just excited to get this year started. I'm just, and you know what? I don't really consider it the year thing. I'm just excited to get back on track. You know, just get smooth. You know, work off this Christmas gut. You know, all this food.
Right.
Get right back into it. You know. And then I'm excited for 2019, man. I got some awesome experiences in 2018 and refocused and balanced. And now in 2019, I've got a lot of stuff already planned out and ready to go. And my goals are above what I can reach on my own. So I know I gotta keep grinding and keep striving. You know.
Yeah. I'm with you, man. I definitely got some very specific goals. One of those, we need y'all help. I believe firmly before the year is over, we'll have 1,000 subscribers for the S.A.L.T Society podcast on YouTube.
We already got 2. Me and you.
No, we got more than that, bro. We have actually 34. As I checked it this morning, we have 34 subscribers.
That's what's up.
And we love every last one of you 34 subscribers on YouTube. We love all of our listeners on SoundCloud, on iTunes.
We know it's not our family.
Listen. They don't listen to our podcast.
They don't listen. They're too offensive.
Nah, but you know, we here, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, we didn't want to get too deep. We just wanted to reintroduce ourselves. My name is Yali. I know last time y'all saw me, my name was Calvin Martyr. But this is my last and final name. Actually, I haven't really changed my name. The only thing I changed a lot was like my social media handles. But that was only because I don't care. But I learned that I have to care. It's weird. Like, I'm a very extrovert person. I connect with anybody. I don't meet a stranger. But like, I have this wrestling inside. Honestly, like I promise you, I'll delete my social media apps and stay off of there for 2 months. It's nothing to me. And then I'm like, and I realize that I have to find that happy medium. So for me, the way, my solution to that wrestling, to recognizing that social media is the matrix and that people define themselves and validate themselves so much by social media, I realized I just have to be purpose. I have to, as I heard E.T. the hip hop preacher, shout out to E.T. He said, we execute religiously. Woo! I seen that earlier and that got me hyped because that's really what it has to get to. Like, those who follow the crowd will get lost in it. So if you're of the people that you're just a consumer-minded person, like you're literally going to you're going to get sucked in. You'll hop on Instagram and you'll swipe the timeline endlessly. You'll hop on Facebook and you'll read everybody else's status endlessly, but you'll never utilize the tools. Like, we have no excuse. We have too much technology and access to information to not constantly use these tools on a daily basis to elevate ourselves, for personal development, figuring out how we can take our unique personal story and experience and share it with the world in a way that's fruitful. Like, stop letting everybody else's ideas and life and experiences and all of that flood your mind. Like, for real, like
I think
yeah.
if you want something, or you find somebody that has something that like you're like, wow, that's pretty awesome. I want to do that, or I want to have that. Stop being jealous, or go out there and grind and get it. You know, find out how they did it, and I would say 60% of the times they probably faking it, but anyways.
Right. You're allowing comparison to steal your joy.
I said something.
Yeah, you're depressed over a lie.
I love those. We'll remain nameless, I guess. Those people who they'll do that picture, the selfie or whatever pose right next to a car that ain't theirs.
Yeah.
Like at a hotel or something that just pulled up. You know what I'm saying? Like
like a lot of the marketers of today.
You know, or whatever you want to call it, but it ain't even a marketer. It's we'll say rap artist that.
Oh yeah.
When I know and you know that they ain't got it like that.
You got it, bro. Man, a lot of y'all gotta stop capping, bro. Everybody, and you know what? Man, I ain't even gonna say that. I'm like,
but yeah, I just think that if I see something and I see a goal, I ain't worried about what everybody else thinks. I just go do it and get it and whatever. I mean, I don't post a lot of stuff that I do or have done. Like, I don't know. It's weird how I post.
Yeah.
But I'm not like.
Nah, you be posting some funny stuff though, bro.
But I don't post like.
Right. The highlight. It is weird.
Yeah.
It's like a lot of people. I don't know. It's like. Internet really has damaged y'all. Like us, I don't even say y'all. It's damaged us.
Like I got excited because I put my sticker in a bathroom in a place in downtown Atlanta. So I was like, yeah.
Yeah. But like for real, like instead of us living in the moment.
Yeah, you just,
we're living for the moment.
Have you caught yourself where like, yeah, I'm gonna go do this because this is gonna be great for my story.
Yeah. Like that's what we do. We're I'm about to go boom, 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 so I can take a picture of it while I'm there and post that. And then you look and you think back and like, yo, you didn't even actually experience that moment.
Yeah, you gotta live in the moment.
You like there has to be like a little barrier. Like y'all are turning your kids into you're pimping your own kids for likes.
Yeah, I mean,
real talk. You're pimping your kids and getting paid in likes, and then when you don't get a lot of likes or when you post that picture of your kid, now you feeling away. Now you feeling depressed because nobody liked your picture of your kid that you shouldn't even have shared in the first place because it was an intimate moment with your family. Matter of fact, you probably should have had your phone. Turn your phone off. Some of y'all just need to turn your phone off for a few days and enjoy your life. Okay? Recalibrate in 2019. If you don't do anything else, recalibrate. Unplug a little bit. Refresh. Rejuvenate. Get plugged into real relationship. And here's the last thing our last little bit of advice. And then I'll turn it over to you. You can give one of those financial nuggets. But like for real, man. If there's nothing else you do and nothing else you take away from this podcast, because I know we just been goofing off, but man, find you one person in your life, and hopefully if you're married, it's your spouse. At least your spouse you should be able to do this with. But find you that one friend, that brother, that sister, what have you, that you can be real with, that you can be 100% authentic. I don't care if you're the most righteous person or you're the most ratchet person. We all have our bad days. We all have flaws. We all have things that if shared with the world we wouldn't be proud of. Like maybe you cuss a lot. Maybe you do this. Maybe you smoke weed. Like maybe you drink. Maybe you have and we all got. Maybe you have a lust problem, a porn problem. Maybe you eat too much. Maybe you know what I'm saying. Maybe you always depressed. Maybe you lack self-esteem. Like maybe you have anger problems and you want to punch the guy over the counter, you know, because it took a long time when you was at the post office or something crazy. Like I don't know, like you know. Usually
it's the guy driving next to me, honking to me, like. Bro.
Hey,
Our stop signs.
Y'all pray for my boy, man. Sometimes I get texts from my boy, you know, I just have to lift him up in prayer. But what I'm saying is, there's no judgment. I love this brother. So
I'm a fun guy.
You know, if I get a text from Connect like, hey, I'm about to punch this guy in the face, hey, you know, I understand. I know him. I know his heart. I know his wife. I know his children. Like, you know, so when you have somebody that you're doing life with, that you really, that you can be real, you can be like, you can tell them the worst thing about yourself and they're not even gonna bat an eye. You know, cherish that. And I believe everybody should have at least one person like that in their life. And listen, if you don't have that person and you feel like you can't hardly find them, look, you can connect with us. We may not know you, you know, we may not ever have met you in person, but I promise you, there's no judgment this way. I promise you. I promise you there's nothing you could tell us. Like, we've been through it. Whether it be relationally and like we've been through it. We've made mistakes. We've fallen. So there's absolutely no judgment. So if you need to connect with us, connect with us. Again, go on our Facebook page, Salt Society Podcast. Click on groups, the Salt Family. That's where you can connect with us intimately, personally. You can request prayer. Hit us up. You know, hit me up on Instagram. Hit Connect up on Instagram. Like, we will respond. You know what I'm saying? I've given my number out to countless people. I'm nobody. Like, I'm not no celebrity. There's people, just random young boys at a show. I give them my number. Like, and you know, it's funny though. It's interesting to me.
Okay, Michael.
Yeah. It's interesting to me though. You give people your number, and then like, they're like they want to connect, and then they don't. It's like, all right, bro, don't ask for my number if you don't really want to connect.
I don't know how many times I did that.
Or you texting people and then they don't hit you. Be like, look, bro, I'm not bothering you. Like, I'm like, if you say you want to connect, we're gonna connect. We're gonna build.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'm cool. I'm cool. I'm at that stage. Like, I pay a mortgage, so you know, if I ain't got nothing to do, I'm at the crib. I'm cool at the crib with my wife and my children. I enjoy my family.
I spend a lot of time at my place.
Bruh, it's we pay enough bills, you know. So I mean, I'm cool. I'm cool at the crib, you know. I'm a bit of a homebody these days. But this podcast is for all the people that feel like they need that authenticity. You can come to the Salt. If you tired of all the fake timelines, all in the videos, come to the Salt Society Podcast. Drop bombs on them.
I don't even know what's going on.
He wasn't ready.
I wasn't ready. Oh my God, why?
He didn't have it queued up. Hey, that's all I got to say, man. What's the first financial nugget you got for us for 2019, man?
Oh, shoot. I was thinking about this today. Like, you know, I went over credit scores and went over insurance and whatnot. I think the biggest thing I have is you can live a good life on $30,000 a year.
That's a fact.
People think they gotta have, like, they gotta have a champagne life on a beer budget, you know, type of deal. But you can budget yourself if you ain't got the cash and you gotta pay later. Don't buy it. You don't need it. I think the biggest thing in our society, and I say our American society, people complain about the poor and this and that and the other. We spend 110% of our average income every year as Americans.
Wow.
And they have they've been tracking this since the 30s. Like they track and this was what crazy got me is like that's an acceptable amount.
Wow.
Like that.
So we're going into debt.
And that's acceptable. Yearly. We spend over our budget. Like.
And that's the average.
That's the average.
Wow.
Like we think that we have to like spend. When really, if you don't need it, do you really need to spend money on it?
Facts.
I was walking. Excuse me. I was walking through Walmart the other day, and I was just thinking like, we have a society where there's a full business of storing excess junk. if you look at, like I was driving through there in the storage sheds, the storage units, you know, climate control, whatever. And I get it. There's some times when you're moving and stuff, you need a storage shed, but there's a lot of people that just store extra stuff. Like I was just driving by all these RVs and all this. That's hundreds of thousands of dollars of equipment and just sitting there.
Yeah, and then not to mention all the, like you said, like people, you know, there's TV shows built off of this. You know,
the Rich and Famous and all that.
Well, no, there's the storage wars.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
There's these storage things full of stuff that people just abandon.
Yeah,
and people go and do
it blows my mind.
Just to
like,
get these, it's crazy.
If I am not against like luxury and spending wisely, I'm all about the best bang for my buck. But if I'm not gonna sit there and put my family on the street because of some excess thing, like we don't even have cable.
We ain't got cable either. We got internet.
We hadn't had cable in 2 years. Like that's for real. Like we were spending too much money.
And then because we had cable, didn't even watch TV.
I think
all we did was watch Netflix, even when we had cable. So guess what?
But I think the excess thing is kind of just don't buy what you don't need. And then the other thing was I was thinking is, you know, it's kind of cold here in Texas. I know it ain't probably as cold as some other places, but it got kind of chilly today.
Yeah.
But if you're a homeowner, you rent, do whatever. I think a big thing, the way to save money is go seal your doors, go seal your windows, recaulk them. I mean,
I'm gonna give y'all the real cheat code: electric heated blankets.
Or electric heated.
They're fire. Heated blankets are fire.
You
don't gotta run your heat at night. You put that heated blanket on, throw a little extra, you good. You know what I'm saying?
You just
turn the heat off at night.
Or you could just like go through and re-insulate the ceiling, the roof. You know, all those little extra pennies add up.
See, we don't know about that down south. Up north, they know about them tricks in the trade.
Oh yeah,
they know about all the tricks.
They don't know nothing about here. Like I lived in New York and we had a icicle issue. Actually icicles are bad. If you got icicles coming off the roof, that means you got like a heat coming out. So it's melting it and then making it come down. But then what happens is the water will come back up through there, and it create water damage in the ceiling and the roof and like wherever it'll come back up in there. So yeah, it's just a matter of being smart, like taking care. Like if you go and buy something, take care of it, and it'll. Like I just got my brakes done today. My truck almost got 100,000 miles on that, but I guarantee you it's gonna be good for another 100,000 miles. You know, and
there you go.
It saves money that way. Like take care of your stuff. Period.
Take care of your stuff. So in 2019, consistency, discipline, find a friend you can be real with. Take care of your stuff. Budget your money, man. And listen, we gonna go up in 2019. Like this is the lightest podcast that you will probably hear for the rest of the year, right? We gonna get into some subjects. We gonna talk about the culture all year 2019. But it's your boy Yali. Once again, follow me at YALIIAM on Instagram. Follow my boy Connect, DJ Connect, on the ones and twos. Take us out, DJ. Hey, we love y'all. Till next week.
Jungle Jesus, us goddamn it. Squeeze up it, you must not grab it. Me gon' need a plate that must black topic. Then why they a go black topic? Trust the fuck panic. Close panic. I told you, catch funny boss. This is God plus money. Fire.